Alright, another game of Historic Pauper, and I drew one of the better cards in my deck. I have both lands and a removal spell. Looks good. So this is Midweek Magic, so it is a best of one queue. I don't think you would ever mulligan that hand. So, interesting. Dinosaurs. Green-white usually means enchantments, but interesting. So, I'm going to play a Narcomancer into Visionary, get my discount going. And having two Narcomancers on board just feels like cheating. 1 mana 2/2 elf that draws you a card? That's insane. So he has his own Visionary here, which is quite good for him. I mean, look at this. I'm going to play a triple spell turn here, right? Yeah, I can triple spell here. So let's start with drawing a card. Another Narcomancer. Unfortunately, I think that's too overkill. And stop tapping my red mana, please. 2 mana for a cantrip and draws a card. Insane. And then Igneous Elemental. What a card. It's going to be able to kill his Visionary. So I just triple spelled, put 9 power on board, and killed his 3-drop. What a turn. Wow. Doing its best Flame Tongue Kavu impression. And wow, look at this. He has a lot of discounts on his dinosaur spells. So let's see. What do I want to do here? His 2/4 is a little bit of a problem, but I mostly don't want his 0/3 to block here. So I'm gonna kill him, and then I will attack here. He can eat one of my 2/2s. Yep. I'm gonna take that trade because I just have such a huge board. And honestly, I don't even need to Royal Eruption him. I have double a Narcomancer again, and I can just kick this for 5 next turn. So he has to gain some life here if he wants to live, but I also just have lethal on board. And that's going to be game, I think. What a start. Wow, double a Narcomancer. GG's. Alright, another Historic Pauper match here. I have both my colors and Narcomancer, which is the heart of the deck. Looks pretty good. Alright, so he's black. Just gonna get my red source here. Green, black, interesting. So this could be some kind of mutate deck. So you only play Elysian Caryatid if you're 3 colors. I can't imagine you would ever play it in 2 colors. Interesting. A 2/3 is good stats, but this card isn't normally played. And I'm drawing a ton of lands here. So I think I'm going to keep developing my mana. And Narcomancer is so good. I'm getting the discount there. I'm getting the discount here. And so I could play Royal Eruption on his bird, and I think I will. Otherwise, I could have played a tap land, set up for next turn. So this 2-3 does dominate the board at the moment, but I'll have a 4-3 soon. Yep. So I'm going to play that. Oh my goodness, getting the discount on this 4-drop. And then playing 2 double spelling here. This is just an insane turn. Yep, there we go. Absolutely insane turn. Goblin, Anarchomancer, MVP. GG's. Okay, we're back for another historic Pauper game. So this is quite slow, and this is quite slow because I don't have the Evolving Wilds to turn it on. But I do have Frostbite into Visionary, and I think that is good enough to keep. I have both my colors. Oh wow, look at this. I've never seen slivers in Pauper before. So they did add it in the Modern Horizons. Interesting. So slivers and changelings. Okay. And he does put it on there, and I will be able to get the Frostbite off. Oh, okay, okay. Looks like a sweet deck here. So slivers and Pauper doesn't have many payoffs at all. The first strike is good, and they also have the 4 mana that gives +2/+0, but they're very soft to removal. So I'm gonna play the tap land in the 3/3 here instead of the Visionary. And yeah, they do have the +2/+0. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking a ton of damage here. Hopefully I can get a Evolving Wilds. Not quite. And I'm drawing just a ton of lands. That's unfortunate. Oh my goodness, look at this. What a draw from my opponent. Wow. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So I could play the Elemental, but I'm just dead on board. I'm gonna have to play the Visionary into something and just draw more lands. Alright, that's unfortunate. I'm just dead on board. GG's. Alright, we're back with the Midweek Magic, playing Historic Pauper here. So Igneous Elemental is good, but I don't have the Evolving Wilds to turn it on. I do have a Mind Stone and a removal and a Galvanic Relay, so I think I will keep this hand. And my opponent's playing black. Interesting. Oh, he's playing blue-black. I don't expect a negate, but he might have one. Syncopate. Oh wow. Okay. So not the best for me, but I'll still be able to turn 4 elemental here. Interesting. Interesting. Mind Stone and Syncopate. These are not really what I expect out of a blue-black deck. So he has 2 mana up here. If he has a counter, that's going to be quite bad for me. So I am going to Fire Prophecy. interesting. And I'll play my Anarchomancer here. This is the card that I built my deck around. Okay, he had the Scatter, so I'm glad I didn't play my Elemental into it. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to keep developing my land drops. Nothing on board, so... Oh my... Jesus. What a card. Oh my goodness. Blue-black Spined Megalodon. Alright, I'm going to play Herd. Mostly because I don't want this to be syncopated. So Spine Megalodon is quite a card. It kills me in four attacks, so I'm gonna. But he is down to 2 cards left, and of course he gets the Scry and he has hexproof, so quite good. Nothing. He doesn't play anything. Huh? Interesting. So I get to Herd here. Unfortunately, I have 6 mana, so I can't do Igneous Elemental into Galvanic Relay. I think I still have to. I just have to play onto the board and erase this Megalodon. It doesn't look like he has any removal, but I mean... So this is a tough matchup. I didn't build this deck to face blue-black, which is sort of ironic, because blue-black is probably the best deck in the format. So he does have the Obnixilis here. That's probably fine. I'm curious why he didn't save that for my if I double blocked, but that's alright. So basically I need to get off a good relay, and I have to do that relatively soon, but unfortunately I don't have any targets for my spells because Megalodon has hexproof. Interesting. He did keep a card on top, so he does have a good card here. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm gonna play this. I get to Scorching Dragonfire his Rager. And attack. So if he plays a removal spell here, yeah, it looks like it. I'm actually going to cash in my Frostbite here. Actually, for another card, am I going to do that? Yeah, I am. I am going to cash in my Frostbite for another card here. And the reasoning is that I just want to be able to play cards out onto the board. It's unlikely he's going to have another Rager, and like Frostbite does nothing against this hexproof, of course. So I can take 1 more damage here. Oh my goodness, just drawing all lands. It's unfortunate. He keeps 1 top too, so that's quite sad for me. It looks like it's probably a removal, and he wants to remove my Anarchomancer. It is a removal, yep. So here I'm going to play Herd first, play around Syncopate. He has negate. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. Just trying all lands. Alright, so I'm not going to play around in removal. If he has a removal to kill my visionary, so be it. He was at 13 life. I have to attack if I want any chance of beating him. Yeah, just drawing not great. Alright, this is better. So I can Elementalist here. Oh, shit. I should have played an Archomancer first. Getting back Herd. And here I will play around removal because I'm going to have more creatures soon. Yep. So play my Anarchomancer. Looks like he has a counter. Moment of Craving. I don't think the 2 life will matter, so I will let this go through. And then get my Survivor spawned. Alright, so I'm still playing around removal here. Soon I'll be able to play a lot of cards out. He does get to scry with his Megalodon, so that's quite good for him. Great draw. So I have 6 mana here. I think I am going to Visionary here. I just want to vomit creatures out onto the board. That's a great draw. So I will attack now. And get back Trumpeting Herd. Alright, we got there. Great game. Wow, GG's. Alright, some more Historic Pauper Midweek Magic. This looks like a great hand. An Archomancer, and I can always foretell, and some removal. So let's see what we're playing here. I'm playing Gruul and Narcomancer. This is the cost reduction here is a really strong card. Oh wow, Fairy Miscreant. So this is some kind of ninjas deck probably. Yeah, blue-red ninjas. So if he ninjutsus here, I will frostbite it. It looks like he is going to. Yep. So that's just a great play for me. I'm not drawing any lands, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I should be able to play Visionary, hopefully. I can't play Visionary. That's not good. Alright, I can play Visionary. That's great news. So now I have 4 mana here. I'm going to be able to Herd or Packmate. I wonder what I want to do here. I think I want Herd because Herd puts 2 3/3s on the board. So he's playing a lot of like 1/1 flyers, 1/1 dorks. If I can just overwhelm him with board presence, that's going to be good for me. And 2 bottoms. So he's trying to dig for something. Oh, great draw. So I get to play a 2/2 onto the board as well, which is quite good. Interesting, he's attacking with both here. Is he trying to race me? There's no way he can race me, right? I mean, I'm tapped out. He didn't need to attack with both unless he wants to play 2 ninjas here. 2 ninjas would be quite a hand. It looks like he has 1 ninja at the very least, which is fine. It looks like he can't decide which one he wants to bring back. Yeah, I think the Scry 2 is much more valuable. So he gets to draw a card. It's a good draw. So here I'm gonna play my Packmate, get the cost reduction in case he has a Frostbite for my Anarchomancer. He has Lofty Denial. Wow. So here I'm gonna Frostbite his Miscreant and then pay the cost. And then I just have a board of 3/3s and he has a board of 1/1 flyers. Get another red source is great for me. I was a little bit choked on red mana. And now I have 13 power on board. So I actually have lethal if he doesn't block here, which is quite nice. 1 top, okay, that should be a good card for him. Yep, I'm just going to slam for 13 here. So blue-red fairies is missing a lot of power because they don't have Spell Stutter Sprite. It looks like he's blocking with his ninja. Interesting. And he blocks my Visionary, not my Anarchomancer. Curious. Very curious. Ooh, I would have loved this draw before. And here I am going to just kill his fairy, because that means he doesn't really have one single card to draw that can get him in this game. So he's basically dead here. He has to go like, oh, Muldrifter. That's quite a good card, but unfortunately not good enough. Yep, so I can use Igneous Elemental here. I had lethal anyways, but GG's.